coming from the Chicago Bulls. Reaction to the Bucks not trading Giannis continues with Jim, Matt, and Molly from 4 until 6 o'clock. The Milwaukee Bucks are off tonight, and they'll host the 13-38 Indiana Pacers starting tomorrow. Coverage will start at 6:30. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. Jim, Matt, and Molly starts right now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's gonna swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
I think if they had their choice, they would love have their cake and eat it too. Basically, keep Giannis, he doesn't play, and then they trade him in the offseason to where they could get the best deal.
Sources tell me the Milwaukee Bucks have started to indicate to teams that they are keeping Giannis Antetokounmpo through the trade deadline. The Bucks genuinely believe that they can try to build a contender around Giannis in the offseason once again.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. At the Mall Blue, we know what to do.
And that's Crush, a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. Primetime Orshawn behind the glass in his Fear the Deer hoodie. I am rocking my Ray Allen throwback Milwaukee Bucks jersey.
We're going to win a 6.
Matt Hamilton wearing his Coors Light Blue Team USA shirt. And Molly Brown, Molly Brown is ready to go. You can see us on ESPN Madison at YouTube stream as well. Oh, yeah, there's a leopard print there for Molly. All right, you can get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carbos Talking text line. Less is more. I want to tell everyone tomorrow we're going to be out at Carbon World Health. And if you get out there during the time that we're going to be out there from 4 to 6 for the show, you're going to get a voucher for a free half-hour AI massage.
Oh, wow.
So please swing by and get yourself a voucher for a free half-hour AI massage over at Carbon World Health. We'll be at the one in Madison. Matt's going to be working out there.
Yeah.
Molly's going to do the hydrofacial. I'll probably at least do cryo. Hopefully I'll have a chance to work out there as well. And maybe the red light therapy is something that Matt's looking to try. So get on out to Carbon World Health, say what's up to us. And then if you do make that trip out there, you get a 30-minute massage. You're going to get a voucher for a 30-minute massage.
From a robot.
From a robot, an AI massage. It'll scan your body and show you what's wrong and then give you a massage.
Beep, boop, bop, bop, beep.
I have a feeling Molly has tight shoulders with the amount of stress and annoyance that Giannis has given her over the last week.
I'm not stressed, but does annoyance go to like your muscles? Maybe it does. I guess I don't know. But
Yes.
there might be a little kinks to work out because I'm annoyed
Yeah,
with
no,
the
it definitely
whole
does.
situation.
It definitely does.
Good to know.
Plus the hydrofacial,
Yep,
because we've been frowning about this whole thing. Hydrofacial is going to be so nice for your skin.
I got to moisturize my skin because Giannis has drained me, basically.
Dried you out.
Yes, he has.
All
I'm
right.
over it.
Yes, Molly is over it. Matt Hamilton, over it or what?
I don't know. Annoyed. I'm confused. All of the descriptors.
So I guess I stumbled into a decent take yesterday where the Milwaukee Bucks are going to try to have their cake and eat it too. So the Milwaukee Bucks are having cake by Pfizer form currently because they at least able to keep Giannis around.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's a good thing, but at least step one in their quote-unquote master plan is in place. The amount of contradictory reporting is insane. And it's not the Shams thing because everyone is reporting all of this.
And most of the people that report are reporting off of what Shams said.
Right. Yeah. So, but the fact that the Bucks were maybe at one point seeking 6 first-round draft picks, and then now they were floated with Ja Morant rumors, and then They acquired what would you describe the player they got from Oklahoma City? Like, what is he, a prospect?
They got a player from the Suns, I believe.
No, he came from Oklahoma City, I believe.
So they were able to get Usman Dang
I thought he's
from the Chicago Bulls.
But Dang was from Oklahoma City.
Maybe. So that was probably one of the 7
Oh,
trades the
God.
Bulls made this week. Yeah, sorry.
This is why the NBA is dumb.
I truly thought Usman Dang had been on the Bulls for like a year or something.
And he's like drafted by the Knicks.
You're thinking of Lou Al.
yeah, big time.
I think he was drafted by the Knicks in the top 11 like a year ago.
Hey, we know very well who the other guys who they got from the Suns.
Oh, Nigel Hayes-Davis.
Nigel Hayes-Davis, former Badger.
Yes, former Badger. He added Davis. I really don't know why, but he has added Davis to his name.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, at least it's a name, Badgers fans and
heard
Bucks
of him.
fans know. Yeah, exactly. Which it's not quite the return we were expecting today.
I don't know what the Bucks are doing. I don't think the Bucks know what they're doing. Then it's like, hey, they might have the Bucks are holding out hope if they end up with a lottery pick and maybe they get the number 1 overall pick. Maybe Giannis will want to stay. But then you have this whole other thing of like Giannis is going to play, or Giannis is. Eric Name says Giannis is going to play. Brian Windhorst says Giannis is. The Bucks don't want Giannis to play. They're going to shut him down. The whole thing is absolutely embarrassing. And the Bucks fans on Bucks Twitter is absolutely humiliating.
Hilarious.
It's humiliating. Like, do we not know?
You should be embarrassed to be a Bucks fan.
Yes.
With how Bucks fans are responding.
Honestly, I'm not, because I was on the other side of the take. Like, I was wrong about it, but I'm not embarrassed because I'm not like tweeting at Shams thinking he's reading it and be like, Bucks fan 42069. I love that number. It was right.
I like that number.
And I feel terrible that I tweeted all this stuff. It's like, he doesn't read your replies. Like, I love all the replies. I just think it's hilarious. I just feel like I'm on the right side of the fence as far as how this whole thing went down. Like, sure, I was skeptic and I was wrong, and I'm fine with that. But I'm not tweeting at people saying, like, told you so, or saying, like, yeah, I was wrong. I'm so happy Giannis is here. Totally changing my tune. It's like, come on, guys.
Because the Bucks could pull off an incredibly complicated trade that they would have had to take 80 cents on the dollar. I told you Shams was wrong. That's what you're rolling with. I mean, look, whatever you need to sleep at night is fine, but you're a pathetic loser if you think Giannis doesn't want to be out of Milwaukee. I'm sorry.
I mean, Giannis did tell us himself today that he's staying in Milwaukee. Guys, this is what he had to say.
God,
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Okay. I didn't know if you were going to bleep it or not.
Just going to let it fly. Just, hey, who cares? Giannis is in Milwaukee.
I don't care about any of that. I wish you would have sworn, because I feel like that's what Molly was doing in her head. Molly, I'm not going to talk for 2 minutes. I want you to just, the way your eyes bugged out of your head, maybe because you thought he was going to swear, but I just want your bucket dumped on Giannis.
I didn't know if I trusted Ryan to bleep it or not if you watched the full clip. So I just wanted to make sure that Ryan was going to. I was like, oh, where are we going with this? So no, my opinion on this is you can either believe that Shams and the reporters were lying, or you can see that, like, one way or another, Giannis lied then, right? Because if he's saying that he wants to stay here, maybe that part's true now, maybe. But then the part about him wanting to win championships is not true, because there's no way that he's winning a championship here with the Milwaukee Bucks. And I don't care how big of a Bucks fan you are, you can't reasonably sit here and say that they're going to be able to build the pieces around Giannis to make this team a championship caliber team. There's no way. There's no freaking way. And I know that the NBA is complicated. I know I don't fully understand all the different moves. As we just talked about this, what is his name? Usman Deng? Like,
Usman Deng.
We just talked about the 6
That's
different.
A good pull,
Usman?
Molly.
Whatever.
Good job.
But the fact that we talked about him and he's been on 6 teams in the last 20 minutes, it's like it doesn't make sense. But there's no way that the Bucks can build a championship caliber roster around Giannis, and this might end up in the most horrible way possible for the Milwaukee Bucks, because like Jim was just saying, where there's reports that Giannis wants to play. Okay, great. We know he's a competitor. He wants to play. He wants to win. We know that about Giannis, right? Like, that's always been his thing. But the Milwaukee Bucks may be sitting him, so then that might end up pissing Giannis off. But then if Giannis does end up playing, then like we said earlier this week, they're probably going to win more games if Giannis ends up playing, and that's just going to further them away from a better pick. This is going to turn into a no-win situation for the Milwaukee Bucks unless they end up holding on to him, which they are apparently, and say he gets traded this summer, and then they're able to get a bigger haul from teams. But I don't know if that's going to be the case.
You can't play him. Did they learn nothing from Dame? Honestly, it is the most insane thing I've heard that Giannis might play to get the Bucks. What, the 8 seed? The play-in? They're 15-15 with him. They stink.
He didn't want to scratch to get in the playoffs either, apparently.
Right.
But that's what you're going to be doing if we're even looking at the playoffs.
And that's detrimental to the team. If you're the Milwaukee Bucks, just be an adult and say, Giannis, I understand you are Mr. I'm going to play if I'm not hurt. But you know what? Giannis, how about we just tell you this? The amount of people that have blown out their Achilles after calf injuries is too high. There's no value in us making the 8th seed with this crap roster, no matter how great he is. This isn't 1999 where you can have one great player and a bunch of dudes around and go win a title. I don't care how quote-unquote bad the East is. That just shows how extra stinky the Milwaukee Bucks are. Because in this bad East, they're one of the worst teams.
Yeah.
And don't add Giannis. Don't play him. If he blows out his Achilles, you're going to get absolutely nothing. You're going to get half of what was offered at the trade deadline. So,
if he blows out his Achilles, you have to offer him the Supermax and keep him forever.
Right. If he blows out his Achilles, they should fire John Horst immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
And here's
the worst possible situation.
Here's my thing now, too, is we're going to have this whole Giannis doesn't want to be the bad guy again in a smaller like environment because the Bucks aren't going to want to play him, and then Giannis is going to take to social media saying like, "I want to play, I'm healthy," and then you're going to get like a whole new like backlash of fans that are upset with the Bucks for one reason or another. In this case, it's going to be it's going to be playing him. He wants to play, let him play. It's like, do you not understand? It hurts your like. Sure, you could lose a few points in the percentage that you could be picked for a high draft pick or like the first overall draft pick.
Yep.
And we know the Mavericks have gotten 1.8. They got in with a low percentage, but the smaller that number is, the less chance you have of a good pick. The farther you are away from building a solid team around him, there's no benefit to playing him. I'm 100% with you, but Giannis is going to paint himself as this team player that I want to play, I'm healthy now, and the Bucks are going to have to sit him just so Giannis is, again, not the bad guy.
And if either scenario, and this is the thing, and I understand as a fan you want to be selfish, but if you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan and you're happy Giannis is back, you're not like a fan of Giannis or the NBA because this is another wasted year of Giannis. This season is pointless.
Sorry.
No, it's pointless because Giannis isn't going to have the opportunity to play with elite players. He isn't going to have the opportunity to play meaningful basketball games. And this whole season is a waste of everyone's time because the Bucks are in basketball hell right now because they can't go anywhere. And they're not going to go anywhere next year. Even if they got the number 1 pick, it's not Cooper Flagg who could come in and play immediately. And even if that was the case, that's still not getting you to the top of the East because, oh, by the way, the Celtics will get healthy. And the Miami Heat will acquire someone.
The Pacers are going to get Halliburton back.
And they just acquired a hell of a center from the Clippers. Zubac, right? Is that
Zubac, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, they are going to be better than the Bucks. The Bucks are in basketball hell, and you made Giannis stay another year. And I shouldn't say you made Giannis. Giannis couldn't fathom being the bad guy and saying, just get me out of here.
I love our time together, but I got to go.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm so confused. And like you say, you're crazy if you want Giannis here, or selfish. Like, I'm happy that there's a chance that I might see Giannis play in a Bucks uniform again. Hopefully not this season because I do want them to tank. And if building around him is their plan, offering him the Supermax is their plan, and try and make it happen, like, I think that's fun as a fan, but to Molly's point, I don't see a way in which you can build a team that has the firepower to compete in the East, let alone go out West and win a finals, right? So, like, selfishly, you're right. I do love it. Giannis was the reason I became more into the Bucks, right? He's reason 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the why they win the games, right? And that's a great player to have in your organization. But if you can't put the team around him, like Aaron Rodgers, you didn't put the players around him, and he never got another one done. Was it fun at the end, everybody? Was it fun for the last couple of years when we were going to NFC championship games and losing? Like, no, it wasn't. And it wasn't because – it was purely because the Packers couldn't put a team around him or refused to. Now, in this situation, it's going to be because the Bucks want to put a team around Giannis, but they're not going to be able to. So we might be reliving Aaron Rodgers in the NBA. Yeah. I mean, with a nicer guy, a more lovable guy in Giannis, like, without a doubt.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? Because I think he might be just as annoying. Like the things that Aaron Rodgers did off the field were I'm not a fan of course.
Right.
But like the things Giannis has done and the way that he's trying to blame other people for his lack of, I don't know, accountability is to me incredibly disrespectful to the people that he's doing it to. Like, so I don't like that from like a human standpoint.
Right.
But Jim, I'm curious though, because you said that if you are happy about Giannis being back as a Milwaukee Buck, then you aren't a fan of Giannis or the Bucks. So what are they a fan of?
Honestly, I'm not a
fan of having a superstar on their team.
Yeah, if you're not a fan of Giannis, you're not a fan of the NBA. I guess you're a fan of the Bucks because you want your team
to have the superstar.
But what are you gaining? Because in sports, right, Matt, and everyone can talk about this. In sports, you're either building towards winning or you're building towards losing. Except the Milwaukee Bucks, they are just stuck in neutral. They just stuck the car in neutral and said, "We're happy with this."
They did it right after the championship.
Right, but no, they tried after they screwed it up.
Well, it took a couple years for them to realize that it wasn't, neutral wasn't good enough.
Right now, this team has said, we're not going to build towards anything, nor are we going to tear anything down. We're just going to stick it in neutral and take one of the top 3 players in the NBA and stick him on a team that is irrelevant. Anything Giannis does this year is completely irrelevant for his legacy and the legacy of the NBA. Nothing Giannis does this year will matter in the big scheme of things. Except for maybe a few fans get to say they get to root for Giannis again. It's honestly pathetic. If you like NBA basketball, you want to see Giannis on a team with an opportunity to win. If you love Giannis, and I do believe that he wants to win, I just also think he's too chicken salad to go ahead and tell the Milwaukee Bucks that I don't want to be here. That being said, I still believe he wants to be a winner, so go let him be a winner. Instead, you want to stick it to national media or stick it to whomever or be such a baby, such a small-town loser mentality that, like, we got to have Giannis and we're going to keep him for as long as we can. You know who didn't do that with star players? The Packers. You didn't sit around and say, oh, woe is us. What happens if Brett Favre loses? You had Aaron Rodgers there. Then you had Jordan Love there. You're the Green Bay Packers. And that's what mattered. Somehow the Bucks have allowed, and Bucks fans have allowed, the importance of having a superstar outweigh the actual organization. And that's fine, but the organization has done the same damn thing, and it's embarrassing. Giannis will not win another title with the Milwaukee Bucks, and he shouldn't, if the Milwaukee Bucks want to operate as a normal organization, play another game for the Milwaukee Bucks.
So if we want to play devil's advocate, do you see any path where the Bucks could be contenders with Giannis? Like, say they go into the offseason, sign with the Supermax.
No.
There's no...
They don't have anything.
Well, I understand that. That's
right?
why I'm asking.
No, it's trash.
Because if you're a Bucks fan, but you also love Giannis, the two of them, to me, kind of seem mutually exclusive at this point.
Right.
Like, you either have Giannis and you're scrapping to get in the playoffs, and maybe you'll make an Eastern Conference final, but you probably don't have the firepower to get over the top, and you definitely don't if you get to the finals. On the other hand, if you love the Bucks, you got to let your superstar go and let them try to rebuild properly with assets and young players that can grow into their roles and figure out how to be NBA players and be superstars and work cohesively. So right now, if anyone knows, let me know what the path is forward with Giannis, because I truly don't see it, and I'm asking.
All right, I want to ask this question as we go to break here. Are you happy that Giannis is still in Milwaukee? That is our starting limited poll question. Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Giannis is staying in Milwaukee, but for how long?
And if that's the standard Giannis wants, like, I want to be in Milwaukee, but I want to have a chance to win, there's not really a way for that to happen.
Continue reacting right here on Madison's home of the Bucks, 100.5 ESPN.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love Zoa Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a Zoa Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
Doug Brown is Assistant Executive Director of the Dane County Humane Society. Doug, your organization has business technology from James Imaging Systems. Today, we'd like to hear about your mission.
At Dane County Humane Society, we believe that everybody deserves the unconditional love that a companion animal can bring into their lives. We take pride in working with our community to help people help animals.
How so?
We are proud to offer services for adoptions. We're proud to help lost animals find their way home. We're proud to be able to take care of the injured and orphaned wildlife of the community.
How can others lend a hand to help the Dane County Humane Society?
I'd encourage anybody who is interested in helping to visit our website where they can learn more about the organization, including ways to volunteer, to donate, to participate in a special event.
And the Dane County Humane Society's website is?
GiveShelter.org.
One more time.
GiveShelter.org.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
I worried about choosing the right two-year college where credits would transfer to UW, but I figured out a great path. At Madison College, I'm in the STEM program. The classrooms are intimate, instructors are engaging, and best of all, I'll be able to transfer to UW debt-free. My advice to others, start your journey here. You won't regret it. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
From 30 for 30 Podcasts.
Brian Pata, senior defensive lineman from Miami, gunned down.
The key to this case, it's Brian.
An hour before he died, he was on the phone arguing with somebody.
This might be a hit.
You want the truth. They just want a conviction.
Being placed under arrest.
We had a killer amongst us.
Murder at the U, coming soon.
Hey, it's Riley Yauk. Stay in the know on area high school sports and follow ESPN Madison on social media for Prep Mania on Deck. Each week's preview for the top games and events. Prep Mania on Deck is brought to you by Zimbrick Honda, a proud supporter of high school sports and local communities.
Ready to escape a Wisconsin winter? Well, Ho Chunk Gaming Madison is offering up some serious vacay vibes this February. Starting at 1 p.m. on Saturday, February 28, 24 winners will each select luggage containing a cash prize up to $5,000. At 5 p.m., one grand prize winner will receive $20,000 for an ultimate vacation getaway. You can earn entries every day in February. Next stop, Sunshine. Turn daydreams into departures at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Breaking news. Giannis is staying in Milwaukee, but for how long? React with us here all day on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's home of the Milwaukee Bucks. Breaking news on ESPN Madison is brought to you by the Metro family of dealers. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
If you're looking for an energy drink that actually supports your wellness goals, Zoa Energy is the answer. It's packed with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants for a clean, focused boost without the jitters. It's also vegan, gluten-free, and it comes in a variety of bold flavors. Head over to ZoaEnergy.com where you can find where you can pick some up.
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge alongside Matt Hamilton. We are in the Everlight Solar Studio. Prime time, Laura Scheim behind the glass. Matt going full. What are you? All right. Turn your mic on.
I got my bling on today.
What's that?
I wore my bling for you guys. Why?
Yes, why?
Because my curling team started the Olympics. That's why.
Wait, you're in the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you lost.
We're all a part of the same team right now, Jim.
Who's
Team
we?
USA.
Who's we?
Everyone in America. We're all Team USA right now.
I don't really care.
Well, that's okay. You're on
We're
Team
not
USA.
at war or anything.
That's fine. You can be on Team USA.
Okay. You gotta give me the.
I have a stone to throw at.
Buzzkill.
I have a stone to throw at the Olympics, so we're gonna have to do that later.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna Molly.
For
Yeah,
what it's
you're like teasing Molly to throw the stone early.
Yeah,
and
I know.
so specifically not to.
I will say, guys, you guys missed a great Matt Hamilton ham-handed joke there, calling Jim a buzzkill.
Was that a joke? Was that on purpose or not?
No, that was
Oh,
unintentional.
no, I thought I heard
But he has more than a buzz cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're a bald kill. See, it doesn't just work as nice. It's not as nice, Ryan.
Oh, I agree.
But I do
Sounds
like where your head was
aggressive.
at. No, I did not intentionally do that.
See, I think he's trying to cover his tracks like Giannis.
I just don't want to be the bad guy.
He's putting me in the Shams position right now. That's what he's doing.
I'm afraid of being the bad guy. No.
He was trying to comb it over like a bald spot. Not
Is that
me
what
anymore.
you tried to do?
Obviously not.
Yeah.
Signing limit poll question, my Sunday. Dear diary. Hold on a second here. Dear diary. All right. Signing limit poll question. Are you happy that Giannis is still in Milwaukee? You can get into the show 844-770-3776. That's Carbon's Talking text line. List is more. I
want to know why you are.
No, Matt said something that stumbled into an interesting take, shockingly. You didn't have it.
Well,
but
I mean,
I got
am
off
the
of what you said.
analytics guy and
Yes.
analysis and all that stuff. That's me.
The analysis is a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Giannis, I think, has to choose between being loyal to Milwaukee or wanting to win.
Right.
And at some point, he has to make that decision. Does he want to be Dirk Nowitzki or does he want to be LeBron James? And that is the question for Giannis, because if he stays in Milwaukee, he's winning bupkis the rest of his career.
Seems that way.
Because by the time the Bucks could turn this thing around, he's gonna be too old.
What is he now? 30?
31, I believe. And so,
Ooh, no control of your first pick till like 2030.
and they're
or
not turning this
2031.
around quickly. Miles Turner ain't gonna do it for him. And even if he did, they still need like 4 other players.
Yeah, and we let's not forget we got to pay Dame $23 million until like 2029.
Right. So Giannis has to decide: do I care about being loyal to Milwaukee or do I care about winning? And until he makes that decision, we're all held hostage by Giannis.
Did you see my take from yesterday?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Did I?
Yeah.
I honestly
it's
I
fine, though.
accepted it from Matt because he kind of danced around it. But if I saw it from y'all,
I asked if they were mutually exclusive, winning a championship and being a Buck.
yes, that's what you said, and I said Giannis has to choose.
Yeah, I mean, if they are mutually exclusive, yeah, you have to pick.
Mr. Steal your take, huh?
Hey,
What, did you say that yesterday?
How does it feel, Molly?
I wasn't paying attention. Did you say that
I
yesterday?
literally talked about Dirk and Kobe yesterday, but it's fine.
I brought up Dirk
I
first.
said LeBron.
Yeah.
So, ha!
Who cares about LeBron? Giannis will never be LeBron. Giannis will never be as great as LeBron. Cut that if you want to.
All right, you heard
Sorry,
it.
I already see that I'm getting hate on whatever Ryan posted. So
She went full of Jim Rome there. Racket.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Yeah, and Jim Rome notorious
Mic drop.
for saying things that everybody liked and
I know,
never
but it was
got
just
under
like-
anyone's
but
skin.
wasn't that his thing? Like, he always say racket, like if he said something he liked. He'd be
Jim
like-
Rome was a little before my time. I'll be
Jim
honest.
Rome was on Madison Sports Radio 100.5 ESPN when I got here. We carried Jim
That
Rome
was
and
20
Dan-
years ago,
Yep,
Jim.
exactly.
Back when I had more hair.
Yep, and I was 6.
And Ryan was in the womb.
We're going to win a 6.
Ryan was just a glint in his father's eye.
There was no glint.
Gross.
Let me tell you.
The Adam and Madison on the Carbless Talking text line, 844-770-3776. Liz is more. He says the only positive about Giannis staying is that you have a few more months to watch Giannis play in a Bucks uniform. On the contrary, they would be stupid to let him play. Any hopes of a chip went out the window when we ate Dame's contract, just like Matt was saying. And Dave in Deerfield says, folks, can you go through the draft picks by the Bucks since Giannis was drafted? Have the draft developed any one since?
Well, Dante DiVincenzo is not on the team. He's their best pick.
Marjon Beauchamp is in the G League.
G League All-Star. 2-time G League All-Star.
Yeah.
G League All-Star. That feels like it should be reserved for guys that are like 19. I
Right?
don't know.
Yeah. Like
Not 25 or whatever he is.
The 30-year-old going against a bunch of teenagers. Wow. Shocking. He's kicking their ass.
Yeah.
Shocked.
I'm trying to think. Honestly, I can't go back and think of anyone other than the one that Ryan totally butchered when the Bucks drafted. The Serbian,
Bogoljub out of Lithuania, or actually the Serbian league.
He's in Serbia still.
He's still playing in Serbia. Actually, they drafted and stashed him, so he's still playing in the Adriatic League or wherever.
Well,
he's
what
at.
are they doing with the rest?
What's his actual name?
It's Bogoljub.
Bogoljub?
You just heard it. It's Bogoljub. What do you mean?
Do not believe you.
I don't know his name.
Say it one more time, and he's going to appear.
It's
in the Milwaukee Bucks uniform.
I got to pull it up here.
It is Bogoljub Markovic.
Markovic.
What did you do at the end there? Bogoljub.
Yeah.
Because it's spelled Bogoljub.
It's like me trying to say Giannis' last name, which I've been too afraid to try.
I know, dude. Welcome to my world. The last 2 years, I have not been able to say Giannis' last name.
All right, so superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo. There you go.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Bogoljub.
We just need Molly to butcher it once so we can have the trifecta.
It would. Yeah. We'll see. We got 90 minutes left in this show, so we'll see.
Yeah. And we're going to have a lot more Giannis to talk about.
Yeah, what do you mean? Jim, after today, we're never going to talk about Giannis again. We won't think about him to the end of the season.
Good God. Do you know that I actually, as soon as I saw his Instagram post, I was like, I never want to talk about this guy again. Like, that was my first reaction because I was just like, I'm so over this.
But you know you have to.
No.
Yeah, he's coming back, and we're going to have the same discussion this summer.
Good. Well,
yeah.
The good thing is we're in Madison, and nobody's going to care about the Milwaukee Bucks. They're home of the Milwaukee Bucks, by the way. You can listen to their games right here on ESPN Madison.
That's actual factual.
But in general, nobody's going to care about the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're not going to have to talk about Giannis.
That is not true. We're going to get to this summer, and then Shams is going to say, there's people calling the Bucks inquiring about Giannis, and then everyone's going to be like, ESPN's forcing a trade. Shams is a liar. And we're going to have to address it.
We're not the PR for ESPN.
Yeah, well, I feel like I am.
And what's this we? You're going to be curling or something.
This summer? No. I mean,
on vacation or something.
Yeah,
he's going to be on his pontoon.
Yeah, I might be on the pontoon, but I can call in.
Oh, great. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so generous.
So wait, would you guys land more in the bucket of you want Giannis to stay with this team, and this team for the rest of his career, let's say, and this team doesn't achieve anything, right? Like, let's think the Packers. They really don't achieve anything, right? Like, they get to the playoffs, then from there, you never win another championship. You waste another incredible player's career, just like we've said with Brett Favre, just like we've said with Aaron Rodgers, all the things. Would you rather have that, or would you rather have Giannis get, what was my other option? I'm trying to think.
Trade him off and try and rebuild?
Giannis getting traded Giannis getting traded, leaving, and you lose a superstar. And you never get another one like him, at least in the time being.
Honestly, I just feel like it would be very fitting as a Wisconsin sports fan for Giannis to stay here until the end of his career and then be reminded by every other sports team fan that we wasted a superstar career. Like, oh, yeah, you had Aaron Rodgers, but you only got one Super Bowl. I went my entire life until 2020 without seeing a Bucks championship. There's only a couple years in there, too, where the Bucks were any good. So, like, if that's the case, I'll be fine if the Bucks stick with Giannis. Like, I will have muted fandom for the Bucks. I will still wear my Bucks gear, but like, it's not going to be as loud and vocal as if the Bucks were actually contenders. And like I said, I'm used to this wasted superstar in Wisconsin. It's what we seem to do.
But Giannis to me is
so
not
you're
a waste.
more of a. Well, I'm curious about that because then in my mind, so you're more of a Bucks fan than you are a Giannis fan, because if you're a Giannis fan, you want him to go ahead and win, right?
Right.
But then even then, it's like, I don't know if you are a Bucks fan, because if you're a Bucks fan, you want your team to win. Like, you want your team to get a
I know,
championship.
but
You don't
as a-
care who's on the team.
as
you
a
know?
Bucks fan, it's
like,
still-
as a Packers fan, that makes me cringe. Where I'm like, I don't want another freaking team in this state to hold on to a superstar or not do enough for a superstar and not win again. Like, that is a waste of their career.
100%. And I'm not saying that I like it. I'm just saying I'm used to it. I'm built for this. I'm built for this life, having a superstar and underachieving. Like, my entire Packers fandom and career has gotten me prepared for this. As an owner of the Packers, I am prepared for the Bucks to also have the same fate of a superstar with a wasted career.
Honestly, if Matt was the owner of the Milwaukee Bucks, this might all end up in the exact same way as it's going to. So, like, maybe.
Hey, if they start offering pieces of paper that say you're an owner for the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm buying. I'm in.
Apparently they like green and gold.
Oh my! All right. So
What's so crazy? Everything I said was actual factual. Isn't that right?
That's
right?
actual factual.
He's too obsessed with the hotkeys now, guys. We've given Matt too much power.
No, just stop doing it. You're reinforcing it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want it to just fall deftly and then there's just silence.
I was
Sometimes.
gonna say, are we all supposed to just sit here after Matt goes
Yeah,
attack
just
for
go-
factual
everyone
and then
watch-
it's just
Yes,
like
make him
dead
feel
air?
awkward for a minute, and then he'll stop doing it.
Like,
Yeah.
what
If you
the fuck
think,
should do
if
with
you
Giannis?
think I
It's either
feel
that- all right,
awkwardness,
all right,
Jim,
hold
we
on.
haven't been working
Oh,
together long
otherwise,
enough.
Oh boy, he's rolling up a piece of
I'll
paper,
just
everyone.
bop him on the nose every time. He says something.
Like
and
he's a dog?
Yeah, like he's calling out a hockey. Bad Matt. Like, you learn like that if we don't want, if you can't be shamed into it.
I don't think it's unfair to say that this seems par for the course for Wisconsin sports, at least in my
but,
lifetime.
Like, there's no actual connection though.
No, there's no connection, but
It's par for the course, but it's under their control and within their control to change that.
I've watched superstars on the Brewers never get it done, and
but
I've watched Packers.
You know what you haven't seen, and you're about ready to have the repeat? You haven't seen a team actually take a good asset before it's distressed and trade it to try to maximize value and rebuild on the fly.
What is that?
Well, they didn't do right.
The Boston Celtics with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce.
The Packers didn't do it with Brett Favre. They didn't do it with Aaron Rodgers. The Brewers couldn't do it with Ryan Braun because he was taking PEDs. They didn't do it with Christian Yelich because his back gave out. They didn't do it with Prince Fielder because he stopped being good at baseball. So, like,
the Brewers did it with Freddie Peralta this offseason.
Right, a little bit. Right,
A little bit.
Yes. So, I mean,
Yeah,
they
they're
had to
making
return-
up for all. They're making up for all the other Wisconsin sports teams. Like, oh, don't worry, we have someone we think is going to be a future star. We'll just trade him before they hit stardom.
But don't worry, they still don't have a big bat. It's fine.
Yeah,
the Bucks need a
The
little
thing
bit.
that made them not win.
How many more years is Jacob Mizorowski on this team?
I don't know. I don't think they were able
Well,
to
he
take
got signed to a
advantage of him with
contract
the-
early, right?
Well, I think he turned down their.
Yeah.
Let me take advantage
He
of
did.
your contract.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
The Bucks need a little more Mark Attanasio in them. Need more sand.
Allegedly.
Allegedly more sand. They need a little more sand.
They need to be cheaper.
They need to maximize the value of the guys who they try to trade.
That's fair. That is fair.
At that point, that's something the Bucks could take.
I
from the
think that's
Brewers.
what the Bucks did, and that's why they didn't take this offer. I think they must feel that they are going to get a better offer in this offseason than they got in this trade deadline.
They better hope so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Vote for Jim, Matt, and Molly as Madison's best radio team every day this month at MadisonMagazine.com.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pello windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pello Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. Our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. Call 608-220-0005 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
For the big game this year, upgrade what's in your cooler. Meet Carbless, handcrafted premium cocktails in a can made with real spirits and big, bold flavor. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, only 100 calories, and gluten-free. Carbless delivers bartender quality cocktails that are easy to enjoy from kickoff to the final play. Perfect for watch parties, game day spreads, or packed living rooms. When the food is hot and the game is loud, crack open a cold Carbless. Stock up on flavors like black raspberry, lemon lime, and pineapple before game day. Carbless, full of flavor, ready for kickoff.
It's time for the Milwaukee Basketball Report on 100.5 ESPN.
Giannis going down the lane. Look out below. A big one-hand slam.
Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the Milwaukee Bucks.
With Giannis trade rumors swirling, the Bucks picked up their second straight win, a 141-137 overtime victory over the New Orleans Pelicans at Pfizer Forum. Ryan Rollins led the Bucks with 27 points, while A.J. Green poured in 20, thanks in part to 6 three-pointers. Here's head coach Doc Rivers on his message to the team going into the final day of the trade deadline.
I have a day off. Go relax. I'm not going to say much, but I've said what I've said all year, and no one hears it. So I'll let you guys figure it out from there.
The Bucks will wrap up their 3-game homestand on Friday night against the Indiana Pacers at Pfizer Forum.
This has been your Milwaukee Basketball Report on Madison's home for Bucks basketball, 100.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Well, the big game is almost here, and there's no better way to stay locked in than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. It's Mark Tauscher here, and with football winding down, this is the time to make every snap matter. Prize Picks is the easiest way to play daily fantasy. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player projections, and suddenly every drive has more on it. And right now, Prize Picks has a special big game max discount live in the app. Drake May just needs 1 passing yard for the max discount to hit. Add 1 more player, and if your picks come through, you cash in. You can also use social feeds to copy lineups from winners or follow Prize Picks partners, and with early payouts, you can cash out before the game finishes. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code WI to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code WI. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Welcome back to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Vote for Jim, Matt, and Molly as Madison's best radio team every day this month at MadisonMagazine.com.
Fans, we need a quick favor. Did you write? Who wrote this? ChatGPT or you, Ryan, or what is this?
It was a collaborative effort between me and GPT.
All right, I'm going to read this first time blind. Let's try it again. Hey, Jim, Matt, and Molly fans, we need a quick favor. Best of Madison voting is here, and we need you to nominate us for Best Radio Team. We say people like us. Now it's time to show it.
People like me.
Just head to MadisonMagazine.com/BOM, find a category of Best Radio Team, and throw our name in there. It takes like 30 seconds, costs nothing, and you can do it every day this month. So, if you laugh with us, argue with us, yell at your radio with us, or keep us on every afternoon, please show the love for our show.
Thank you.
I'm not done yet. Nominate Jim, Matt, and Molly as Best Radio Team every day this month. Head to MadisonMagazine.com/BOM. That's MadisonMagazine.com/BOM. We seriously appreciate. I didn't do that last part. We seriously appreciate it.
Yeah. Ryan,
that was not
how
a
annoyed are you
collaborative
with the way that he just read
effort.
So
That was mean.
Hold on, I want to answer both of your questions just now because Matt said there's no way that was a collaborative effort. That was ChatGPT did half of that for me. I filled out the other parts. I made it cleaner. ChatGPT threw in the part of "we sincerely appreciate it."
I feel like you said,
Why'd you
give
leave
me
that?
give me a Jim, Matt, and Molly, Best of Madison ad lib, and I will finish the sentences.
Oh, just write in ad lib here because that's the most natural way for any host to read a live read. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Matt. That's
No.
how Matt Hamilton
You
likes
asked
it, as
for
we all
an
know.
ad lib, and then you filled in the words, the descriptor words that was needed.
That's why I said you people
Okay,
say
ready?
they like us.
Matt, give yours.
Yeah.
What would yours be? Ad lib it right now.
Yep.
Vote for us, Best of Madison. If you have fun listening to our show or you hate hearing Jim talk about the Bears, thanks for listening. Tune in. Be sure to go to Best of Madison and vote for us. Boom.
But what? Go where? Best of Madison.
Who's
what?
us? What show are we?
I honestly don't even know anymore.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, what? And it's not Best of Madison.
Here's the thing. I could have dropped the
It doesn't exist.
Best of Madison read there you've ever heard, and you guys still would have absolutely buried me.
I will say, in full transparency, I mostly wrote this live read along with ChatGPT, thinking Molly would be the one who'd read it, and she would sell it better. So yes,
I thought I sold it well.
Yeah, you really put it over, Jim. You were really trying on that one.
I thought you used your journalism degree. I thought it
huge.
sounded good.
I went full ham
I'll have
on
my
that.
chance to shine next hour.
Yeah,
Don't
well,
worry.
You got it.
Here's the thing. You guys, you shouldn't be offended because Ryan wrote it and he sent it to
Wait,
you two.
I'm sorry.
I didn't
wanna
even
be
get
derailed.
it.
Read it.
What do we really want to do
Yes,
this right
I
now?
Read the whole thing.
I'll do it after coming back from the next break.
Okay. Well, we have High Life giveaway at the next break.
Well, that's
so
fine. We just tell people who won the highlight. We can.
Yeah.
We don't want to ruin that beautiful music with Matt's
I want to
live
hear
read.
Matt do this.
Oh,
coming back.
gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, in the meantime,
Ryan's really trying to get us out of this.
in the meantime, do you guys want to run
He
through
hates us.
John Horst's draft legacy?
Yes, I
instead?
do.
All right,
Yes,
well,
I
why don't
do.
we do that
Yes.
real quickly?
Let's,
All right,
is
guys.
this stats to depress people?
It could have been, I suppose, but I didn't think of that ahead of time.
Honestly,
This is a little more.
Can
Go ahead,
you
Jim.
on the fly play a game? Is give us a real is this a Bucks draft pick or is this a fake person?
If I make up fake names on the fly, it's going to sound worse than
Really?
Jim
Because
reading the
Isaiah
library.
Todd seems fake.
Okay, well, why do you have the list pulled up? All right, anyways. So we're going to run through the Bucks draft
Cheater.
picks since Giannis Antetokounmpo was taken in the 2013 NBA draft. The pick immediately after him was not the Bucks, so we're not going to run with that one. No, the Bucks draft pick, but the player was not actually drafted by the Bucks.
Just
'cause the
say
NBA
who it
draft
is.
Weird. It was Ricky Lito.
This is a made-up person.
Yeah,
Lito.
That's a car salesman.
Then the year after, the Milwaukee Bucks drafted Jabari Parker with the second overall pick.
Okay, heard of
So,
him.
That was a good pick.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate injury result. And then they also drafted Damian Inglis in that draft and Johnny O'Brien.
Oh, good old Johnny O.
Johnny O'Brien could have been a fake name. ChatGPT might have wrote that name.
What
That
about
is fair.
Lamar Patterson?
Lamar Patterson was actually drafted by the Atlanta Hawks. It was just the Bucks draft pick initially, it looks like. So I'm not including those guys in this list because that stuff doesn't make sense. They also drafted Rashad Vaughn with the 17th overall pick
Can
in
you just
2015.
point out who they traded away?
Who they traded away for what?
Like for the Toronto pick that Toronto made the Bucks made the pick and traded to Toronto right away.
The Toronto Raptors with the 46th overall pick in 2015 drafted Norman Powell, who has been a sixth man of the year candidate for the last
Better
3
than
or 4
most
years.
Bucks first round draft picks.
Much better. Much better. Though the very next year, the Bucks did have a pretty good second round pick. So after taking Thon Maker,
what about their first round pick?
Thon Maker 10th overall. Yeah, iffy. Malcolm
Iffy.
They could have had Sabonis was 11th.
Okay. Fair. Well, Sabonis, Giannis, they
'Cause
would have fit together.
in the moment, I was like, why are you not taking Sabonis?
All right, well, in the second round, with the 36th overall pick, they got Malcolm Brogdon, who was a Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty solid one, though. They did not end up re-signing him, traded him to the Pacers, of all people. And then the year after, it's pretty down year, guys.
Yeah.
They took DJ Wilson with the 17th overall pick. They had the 17th overall pick 5 years in a row somehow, which is crazy.
What's even weirder is, well, go ahead.
And then they also didn't really draft this guy, but in the second round, 48th overall pick, Sindarius Thornwell.
Sounds like one of those Key and Peele characters.
Yeah, that sounds like
does.
a medieval knight. Sir
Hingle
Sindarius.
McCringleberry.
Hingle McCringleberry. He was drafted by the Clippers, actually. And then the next year, 17th overall pick again, they draft Dante DiVincenzo
That
out
one
of
was
Villanova.
good. Well, how is he doing with the Bucks?
He's not with the Bucks.
Yeah.
He was then traded to the Knicks.
He's with the Wolves.
We traded him to the Timberwolves. He's been a good player for the Timberwolves.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
And then the next year, the Bucks also didn't draft this guy because this does not end up being their actual pick. But he does currently play for the Bucks,
weird, yeah.
which is just crazy. This was Kevin Porter Jr., drafted with the 30th overall pick this was after the Bucks lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I don't know how they had the 30th overall pick because that would be the team that won the NBA championship. But anyways, and then the year after they draft R.J. Hampton, who actually ends up going to Denver. And then
he'd be nice to have.
The second round, 45th overall pick. Remember Jordan Nwora, guys?
Yeah, he was actually serviceable compared to other Bucks picks.
He was a bench player. He was okay.
Better than DJ Wilson.
Better than DJ Wilson.
Or Marshawn Beauchamp.
Their second round picks, honestly, haven't been terrible in the Giannis era. It's just the first round picks are basically all misses. The next year's second round pick, Isaiah Todd, who's actually drafted by the Pacers, who then goes to the Wizards. Year after that, 24th overall pick. They draft Marshawn Beauchamp with the 24th pick. First round pick, but that was he is now a G League All-Star, so good for him.
Yeah.
Year after that, it's Chris Livingston.
That's my guy.
Chris Livingston in the second round. And then 1 year
I forgot about
later,
Chris Livingston.
Remember the A.J. Johnson era in Milwaukee, guys? Before he
Isn't
and
he
Chris
like 12?
Basically.
Yeah.
I don't think he has his driver's license still. He was drafted along with Chris Middleton
He
to the
definitely
Wizards.
can't drink, seriously. He's
No.
like 18.
Forgot about that.
I know. He is seen as
Yeah, he's only 21 now.
He's seen as like a rising prospect.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that was actually a horrible trade.
Do we?
Well, yeah. But
so-
he got Kyle Kuzma, Jim. I mean, come
Hey,
on.
Let me double down on my point. That was a disastrous trade.
Matt, what were you going to ask?
Nothing. Jim answered my question. I was like, where is he now? Not on the Bucks.
Not on the Bucks. I think he actually got
the Wizards.
He is not. No, he and Chris Middleton got traded to the Mavs this week. So
They're actually a package deal. One
Yeah.
can't go anywhere.
So the
without
Mavs got rid of Luka for A.J. Johnson and
Chris Middleton. Somewhat of that trade does connect
There's
back
a first
to.
round. There's a first round pick in there.
Yeah, it does connect back a little bit. And then
Now, what the Wizards are doing is beyond me.
yes, and then the second round, 33rd overall pick last year, the Bucks, or 2 years ago, the Bucks draft Tyler Smith, who is still on the roster somewhere. I have no clue where. I've never seen him
I
play.
would guess the bottom of the roster.
Yeah, probably. And then last year, the famous Bogoljub out of Lithuania, or actually the Serbian league, Bogoljub Markovic, drafted with the 47th overall pick, the Bucks' only draft pick in 2025. Not star-studded. Not a lot of serviceable players, even, to be honest.
Gary Porter Jr.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Kevin
Did you say
Porter.
Gary?
I did say Gary. Kevin Porter Jr.
He just
know,
mashed
Gary
Harris
Trent,
and Kevin Porter.
I
Yes.
did. I
Good
did.
old
Oh,
Gary
weren't you
Porter.
thinking of Trent?
Gary Trent, you're right. Well, there's Gary Harris
Yeah,
is
it
another
was-
player,
Gary
too.
Trent was who I definitely mixed him with. Oh, well. I've been there.
That I'll
I've
give
been
you.
here
You know what?
before.
I'll give you it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Molly.
Oh, really?
Of
This is what we don't
all
know?
the people who would give it to me, I hope it would be you.
I mean, my God, I mixed up two different. I mixed up a Cleveland Brown and an Indiana Pacer. Well,
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Now, to be fair, I'm the one that messes up names all the time.
Yeah.
So that's why I was annoyed that Molly never gives me
Why
a
are we all
pass.
being so nice? Can we just stop? This is not on brand for us.
Superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo. But I do screw up names all the time. And I was saying that
You do,
Molly
Pat
is not
Connaughton.
nice because she gives Matt a pass.
Yeah, because she just knows
But
what I'm
it's not
capable
my ass
of. You're
anytime I
better.
mess up any name.
You're better than me.
Who-
Don't hold yourself to
who was
my
Pat-
standard, Jim.
Who was Pat Connaughton drafted by?
I don't know. I know he played for Notre Dame in college.
Yeah, 'cause he wasn't drafted by the Bucks. I think it was the Celtics.
You're just saying that because of his last name, which I'm not going to try.
No, because he's from Massachusetts, too. I want to say he did. Yeah, it wasn't the Bucks who drafted
I'm
him. though.
looking.
Anyways, it's not that important.
All right, can I give away a case of highlights?
Yeah, what was Pat Connaughton's number with the Bucks? I can't remember. Actually, does
He
anyone
was
remember?
Drafted. Oh, he was drafted by the Brooklyn Nets. 41st
Brooklyn Nets.
overall in the second round in 2015.
Does it say what his jersey number was?
Was it 10?
No, it wasn't that low. It was higher
Wasn't
than
he
that.
like an 8?
No, he
No?
wasn't a single
Okay, I'm looking right now. 24. 24.
I want to
there
say
we go.
34, but I knew it wasn't 34.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that would
24
be
makes
a
sense. Yeah.
bit of another guy has
We
that
had
number.
a Connaughton jersey in our office
You're
for a
right.
very long time, so I was kind of bummed that I couldn't come up with the number.
You're right,
Oh,
we
that's right,
did.
yeah.
Yes, our former office manager Tom Olson is a big Pat Connaughton fan. Actually,
PC 24.
Office manager. He got demoted. All right.
okay. Well, I don't know what the title was necessarily. General manager? Was it general manager?
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
right,
come
Tom.
on.
Market manager,
is
but
like,
it's fine.
Hey, we need some more creamer.
Market
Can you-
manager,
Can you
market-
order that for us?
He's a better GM than John Horst. I'll give him that.
Hey, office manager still ranks me. So, all right. So, what number? 24?
Caller 24, yeah.
Caller number 24 wins a case of High Life, 844-770-3776. Caller number 24 wins a case of High Life, 844-770-3776. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I think I've listened and watched this show long enough to know that Molly's mind is just always in the gutter. It doesn't matter what.
Mine!
Yeah, Molly.
Jim says something, and Molly's eyebrows just go up. She's looking for a giggle.
Yeah. I'm a bottomless. You're not wrong.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank, with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at starionbank.com. Member FDIC. The jump-around crew playing the schedule game collectively agreeing on a winning record for Wisconsin football in 2026. Riley Yauk backing the Badgers, but also expressing cautious optimism ahead of a make-or-break season for Luke Fickell.
This is the easiest schedule you could possibly get. So if Fickell can't get 8 wins this year, I don't think he's ever going to get 8 wins at Wisconsin. This has to be the year to turn it around. Get 0% interest for 4 years at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. With exclusive features and customized for every home, Pella provides the highest quality products at a price you can afford. Go to PellaWI.com. PellaWI.com.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. This station has conducted a test of the emergency alert system.
What's it like to have a 20-plus year business technology relationship with James Imaging Systems? Listen to Doug Brown, Assistant Executive Director with the Dane County Humane Society.
It feels like having an extra person on our own team that's coming to take care of us.
Tell us more.
Their ability to help us with our problems, whether it's proactively planning to prevent problems or when a problem arises, they're always right here to help us get things going again.
So the benefit of working with James Imaging Systems?
It's one less thing to worry about. It just makes us feel like we're in good hands, makes us feel like we have somebody who is on our side and genuinely trying to help us accomplish our daily tasks.
Doug, would you recommend James to others?
I would 100% recommend James Imaging Systems to anybody who is looking for somebody to help them with their copiers, their printers, their services on their existing equipment. We've been happy for decades.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Visit jamesimaging.com.
I wasn't sure if I could afford college, and my family couldn't help me. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found financial support beyond tuition. Even fuel, transportation, and technology has been covered. It's incredible that I'll be able to graduate debt-free. My advice to others, don't let financial barriers stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker Pizza is back. For just $10 for a limited time, get an extra large pizza with 6 huge slices so big you have to fold them. Load it up with your favorite toppings, like the classic and crispy pepperoni. It's the perfect way to feed the crew with giant slices and one legendary vibe. Big size, big value, just $10. Head to one of their locations. Order now on the Pizza Hut app or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
A Friday night edition of Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania brings Big 8 girls basketball to center stage in Verona as the Wildcats host Madison Memorial in a huge conference showdown. These two teams met back in December and Memorial walked away with a 63-56 victory. Now Verona looks to answer on their home floor. Join me, Hunter Vaughn, and the Dean Dennis Sumrow at 6:45 this Friday night live on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
The High Life Dive Bar giveaway is brought to you by Miller High Life. Celebrate local dives with the champagne of beers. Miller High Life.
Hey, Jim, Matt, and Molly fans, we need a quick favor. Best of Madison voting is here, and we need you to nominate us for Best Radio Team. We say people like us, so now it's time to show it. Just head to MadisonMagazine.com/BOM, find the category of Best Radio Team, and throw our name in there. It takes like 30 seconds, costs nothing, and you can do it every day this month. So if you laugh with us, argue with us, yell at your radio with us, or just keep us on every afternoon, please show love for our show. Nominate Jim, Matt, and Molly for Best Radio Team every day this month. Head to MadisonMagazine.com/BOM. That's MadisonMagazine.com/BOM. We seriously appreciate it.
You're out of breath. You all right?
I was nervous. You're making me nervous. I got fop sweat right now.
Flop, not fop.
Well, either way, both of them. I got both kinds of sweat.
And Molly's talking without being heard.
Oh, now.
Oh, I'm
now
sorry.
you can
I
hear.
just said I didn't know that. I just didn't know. Oh, was my mic not on that entire time?
No, I was so.
I was giggling.
I'm
I was
sorry.
kicking
We saw
with
it. You can see it on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream.
I was transfixed by Matt's live read. I didn't make sure your mic was turned on. That's my bad.
Rack it, Ryan. Put that one out on the in the ether for forever.
And send
Post
it to
that
who?
one on socials,
Yeah,
for sure.
Post for what? For who? Who would that be for?
I don't know.
To get
Our
us
fans.
votes.
Oh
People
yeah,
like
to
us.
make sure that
For
we're
everyone
yeah.
that didn't think Matt could read.
Yeah, for everyone who's denied me the ability to do a live read.
For Matt's 5th grade teacher who failed him in reading.
We made it, Teach. Take that, Mr. Brown.
For his Olympic trials, he has to pass a reading test, and now he can.
That's why I'm actually not in the Olympics. I didn't pass the media training. So now I'm here on the radio.
Oh boy.
Great.
Now I'm your problem, Jim.
Nobody needs words to be on the radio. I'll tell you that much for sure.
It's word salad.
844-770-3776. That's the Carl was Talking text line. List is more. We do have a side and limited poll question that we have not revisited since I said it earlier in the show. Are you happy with Giannis still being in Milwaukee? And right now, I would say 84% of you, excuse me, are happy.
85.
85.
What's that?
I don't know.
What was that?
This is what I'm talking about, though.
Football field.
Football field. Matt screws
I
up.
mean, come
It's
on,
okay,
Ryan.
buddy.
I know you heard it. Ryan, you heard it.
I mean, yeah, we all heard it. We didn't. I mean, we don't need to acknowledge.
85.
Football field.
This is our dynamic, Jim. Molly's got my back. I've got Molly's back, and then we both gang up on you.
What a great show.
And I'm perfect, so nobody can make fun of me. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
everything I say is
Obviously.
right. Savage.
Just ask her.
It's right and stolen.
I'm a
So,
bottomless pit.
full disclosure, I started to read it, and I saw it was 84, but 85 came out of my mouth, and that's why it came out weird.
Ah,
'Cause I was
nice.
like, I'm not saying the right number.
See, I can always tell when there's something fishy going on.
Well, I would say fishy. It wasn't like I was trying to
Nah,
sneak
it's
one by you guys.
That's sus, bro.
What are we
He's
doing?
skewing the data.
He's skewing the data.
Skewing the
exactly.
polls.
Big polls better get a commission in here.
The Bucks are gonna sick them on you.
So all these people have said yes. Tell me why.
What? Who? Oh, gotcha.
85% of people on our poll question, Jim, that you just read.
But we weren't on that. You're just like 85% of people said yes. Tell me why.
Yeah,
Matt was trying to get us back on the rails. He was doing a good job, Jim.
Yeah, Jim, take that. So please, all of you yes voters, let me know. I want to know where your optimism lies, because I want to be optimistic too. I want to be the yes man. I want to be in that same group of super fans that believe the Bucks can do no wrong. That's the group I want to be in. So tell me why I should.
Can I tell you why they're in the group?
I mean, you can do your best.
Spite.
Just purely spite. That's why they voted yes.
They're thumbing their nose at big bad ESPN trying to get Giannis out of town. So they're happy he's
But
around.
they'd never admit to spite.
Right,
they would
but-
have to spin me alive.
But you don't have to admit to it. You just have to vote yes or no. It's spite.
Well, that's why I'm asking them. Spin me a yarn on why the Bucks are going to be
Honestly,
great with Giannis.
Matt, I can spin the yarn because you spun it for us earlier in the show. You said yourself that there's going to be a lot of Bucks fans who are just happy that Giannis still wears a Bucks uniform until he's not wearing a Bucks uniform. They're going to be happy that he's still here.
But he's up in the air if he's ever wearing a Bucks uniform.
I know, but I think it's just there's a lot of people who just like they're going to ultimately feel worse when he's no longer here because they don't think they'll ever have someone like Giannis again, which is probably true at the end of the day.
Then I'm very curious where their head lies when he doesn't play. If they do shut him down this year, obviously he doesn't want to, or he said he doesn't want to. But if they do shut him down, and Giannis could have already played his last game as a Buck, but is still going to be a Buck for the next couple months.
That's why
The Bucks are in a no-win situation because if they don't play him, Bucks fans are going to be mad. They're going to say, "You have a superstar. How come you're not playing Giannis?" But then if the Bucks do play Giannis, and I don't know, say he tears his Achilles, which of course none of us want, but with the injuries that he's sustained, it's very likely it could happen. If he does end up having that happen, guess who people are going to be mad at? The Milwaukee Bucks. Why'd you let him play? Why'd you let him play when he's coming off these injuries? Why'd you let him play when you're thinking about trying to get rid of him soon? That just lowered his value if he gets injured. Like, the Bucks are literally in a no-win situation in my mind.
Yeah, let's not forget, if he does play and he is perfectly healthy and he goes 15-15 for the remainder of the games, there goes good draft capital and like where you're going to stand in the draft. So like there is literally no win. But I want to know why you think it's good.
Spite. This is Jim at Vibe, presented by Coors Light.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
This is Monte Ball.
Monte steps to the right, dashes, reaches, touchdown.
You listen to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports and Update brought to you by the ESPN Wisconsin app, home for live streaming podcasts and exclusive content. Your state, your teams, your ESPN. Download the ESPN Wisconsin app today on the Apple or Android app stores. The NBA trade deadline passed just over 3 hours ago, and Giannis Antetokounmpo is staying in Milwaukee. The Bucks reportedly turned down trade offers from the Warriors, Heat, Timberwolves, and others ahead of the deadline. And ESPN insider Shams Charania says the Bucks may be working to keep Giannis in Milwaukee beyond just the rest of this season.
But teams involved believe that the Bucks might truly feel that they can potentially build a contender around Giannis this summer and get him back on board to being there this summer. In October 1, that's an interesting period to monitor. He's extension eligible.
The Bucks did make one trade today, however. It was a 3-team deal with the Suns and Bulls that will send Ousmane Deng and former Badger Nigel Hayes-Davis to Milwaukee. Meanwhile, the Bucks gave up point guard Cole Anthony and big man Amir Coffey. Make sure to stay up to date on Giannis' future in Milwaukee and stay tuned to the Bucks all season long on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's home of the Bucks. Second half, Jim and Molly starts right now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
If you take that pick and then trade it, you find a way to flip that for another thing so you can triple down for the third time with Giannis.
Ah.
Just have another kid. Just have twins.
Yeah.
Just have triplets. It's fine. Everything gets easier. What are we talking about? Just you remember those old commercials that it was the water is exploding on a thing and you're like, just slap on some duct tape and you're good to go. Like that's what it feels like.
Flex Seal.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It Hour 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. Molly, with the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light. You don't have to slow down that much. I don't know why you slow down, Jim. You're like, and Molly, when the mountains are blue. I don't know why.
That sounded really silly.
No, I don't get it.
Pour it on,
Can
Molly.
somebody explain it to me? Maybe I don't understand the delay here, but like, I don't know why you're like, when the mountains are blue, you know what to do, Molly. That's Crush Coors Light. Okay.
All right. Prime time will always
Well, you don't do it any other time during the show.
I want to make sure you keep up. All right, Matt
He
Hamilton
knows that's the
here
only thing I'm good at, so he
Oh.
trusts me to go at it. You've got so many
I
other
know.
things you've got to do. That's the only thing I look forward to on the show so much. He's like, I know Matt's going to nail this because this is all he likes to do. As long as he turns his
I
mic
guess
on,
so.
he's golden.
Again,
Which, turning your mic on only happens about 50% of the time here.
what was happening there was most likely I'm watching Matt to make sure Matt doesn't try to start to talk, and then I'm looking in so that I'm kind of just trying to do things at once, and I say Molly's name a little bit slow.
And then I
Still
mouthed it the whole time, so I
Because
think I
Molly,
might
you
have.
have to understand that this guy's like a wiggly dog over here, like getting all worked up for it, and I'm like, what is he
I
gonna
know,
do?
I have a toddler.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? All right, Molly, go ahead, Matt. All right.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not going to argue that.
All right.
We can just make it Matt's thing moving forward if we want to. It's his time to shine.
But moving forward, he's here like 3 more days.
Yeah. Yeah, Molly, don't
Yeah.
try and force me into more work.
Yeah, are you going to like Florida or something, or like what is your plan?
Next Friday,
You
Florida.
got curling soon? Okay.
I am looking forward to throwing
how
stones
long?
on a side note, but
Yeah, I am too. I am too.
what are you going to Florida for?
Just to do it. Because I'm going to be a sad boy during the Olympics, so I'm just going to.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I'm faking it till I
What
make
part
it
of
right
Florida and for how long? How many days?
Give us a specific address.
now. Okay, we're going 2 days in
Social
Tampa.
security number while you're at it.
2 days in Tampa, and
Please
then
do.
to keep the adult child happy, we're going to Epcot for a day. I love Epcot.
Epcot's fun.
Yeah.
Epcot's
They have
so
really
great.
good Italian ice there,
Mm-hmm.
from what I remember as a kid.
It's on the possibility, but I actually have to, which just seems really like a lot of work to figure out how to get the family to Disney.
Yeah.
Like anywhere else, you can be like Costco travel or some other travel thing and just do it. But like Disney, you got to do a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like I got a second job to figure out how to book a Disney trip for like a couple days and everything instead of just like a one-off. That's the only holdup this year for
our friends
Disney.
that we're going with. She's a expert trip planner.
Okay.
So we just
Perfect,
kind of
yeah.
put it in her court. Like you plan it out.
Wait,
and
so
we will
why are
pay.
you going to Tampa? Is Tampa fun? I don't
wasn't
know.
going to say that, but I have
So,
no idea why I was going to Tampa.
My friends that we're going with did live there, so
Okay.
they know the
Okay.
area. And Jen wanted to stay in the U.S.
But you mean
because
we
we
want
wanted
to
to
go
go
like Key
somewhere
West
warm.
or something?
We thought I had mentioned Key West,
I
but
love the
like
Keys.
a year ago, and I would have gone back. But a year ago we went, and Jen wanted to go somewhere new. Our friends
Question.
are familiar with Tampa, so like
That's-
we won't
honestly,
do the
that's
touristy
enough of-
Tampa stuff.
That's honestly the best way to go anywhere. If you go somewhere where people are like have lived there or know it, then really anywhere is worth going like for a couple
Yeah,
days.
because
too.
you got the inside
Do you-
track. Anyway, go ahead.
To
Mom.
go to like Key West, do you have to take that really scary bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really cool.
such a great drive. So
Yeah.
we flew
Oh,
into Key
that's what
West.
deters me from going there.
We flew into Key
It's
West
amazing.
and stayed at the other, like the rest of the Keys on the way back to Miami, and then made the trip to Miami. It was awesome.
See, I've gone the other way a million times when
Yeah,
I've been down
'cause,
there.
yeah.
That was like the getaway you could do in college because like you didn't have a lot of money, but it wasn't much to go down to the Keys, especially
Right.
during the off season.
Yeah, and you just a couple extra. You know, the beers are a little more expensive down there, but
Yeah,
you,
but I
you
would
save
still-
money on a flight by
so
driving.
I would
so.
go down, and I won't say that. Man, there is a type of beer that I don't drink anymore because I drank too much of it.
Do you usually drink it with a lime?
No.
Okay.
It's actually a beer that makes no sense to be drinking down in Key West. But they had some sort of special
Guinness.
going on.
Yeah, is it like an amber ale?
No.
It's a porter, a
might-
snowshoe porter.
It,
Yeah,
might,
exactly.
it might be Australian.
Chocolate
so like,
stout.
Oh, fun!
yeah. So
Okay.
and like they were not even normal sized cans. They were
Yo,
like,
yeah, they're the 40
yeah,
ounces,
yeah,
the
yeah.
giant ones.
Yeah, and so they have things down there where it was like basically service week, and so if you worked in the bar,
yeah.
so like not like you serve your country, no, you just serve drinks. You get like a discount that week, so that's when you go down to because like that was like the dead time down there would be like they'd give us whatever service week was, it'd be like just the dead time when tourists wouldn't come. So everything was cheaper, like the hotels were cheaper, and the drinks were all cheap. Everything was just cheaper. So that's when you'd go down there, was during service week, and drink a lot of Australian beer.
I also might have had too much of that Australian beer one time because they had a promotion. If you collected 10 tabs, they're blue tabs, if you collected 10 of them, you could send them in and they'd send you a belt buckle. And you know how big those cans are. Drinking 10 in one crack is not a good idea.
Let's just put it like this. Yeah. I could have gotten belt buckles for all of us.
Well, we missed out. I wish I would have known you and be like, hey, Jimmy, give me a belt buckle. Hey, Florida Jimmy.
Crikey.
You and all that hair, send me a belt buckle.
Crikey. Yeah, that was long-haired, long-beard Jim crushing oil cans down in Key West.
Wow. Classy. You're a classy broad, Jim.
Thank you.
Classy broad. Oh, okay.
You know who's a classy
I don't know
broad?
if that was a compliment.
Molly Brown, because she drives a Kia.
Yeah.
I
Kia of
am a
Madison
classy
Oil.
broad because I drive a Kia from Metro Kia, and that's the only Kia dealer that I trust in the Madison area. So I know that buying a car can feel overwhelming, but honestly, when I went to Metro Kia, it was so easy. Like, they literally worked with my budget. They worked with exactly what I wanted. So I ended up finding my family of 7 a Kia Carnival a couple months ago, and then I just got a new Kia K4 just a couple weeks ago, and I absolutely love it. And they have just been the best at Metro Kia, answering all my questions. Literally, they text me to check up on how I'm doing. I can text them back. It's super nice. So if you're looking to get a new car and you're looking at getting a new Kia, you should start with the team that I trust, which is Metro Kia Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer.
Metro Kia of Madison
Oil. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Giannis is staying in Milwaukee, but for how long?
And if that's the standard Giannis wants, like I want to be in Milwaukee, but I want to have a chance to win, there's not really a way for that to happen.
Continue reacting right here on Madison's home of the Bucks, 100.5 ESPN.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-793-8074 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-793-8074. That's 800-793-8074. What do you have to lose? Call 800-793-8074. Again, 800-793-8074.
A Friday night edition of Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania brings Big 8 girls basketball to center stage in Verona as the Wildcats host Madison Memorial in a huge conference showdown. These two teams met back in December and Memorial walked away with a 63-56 victory. Now Verona looks to answer on their home floor. Join me, Hunter Vaughn, and the Dean Dennis Sumrow at 6:45 this Friday night live on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
You cheered against him winning a ring as a Chicago Bear. You watched him get a ring with your team as a Green Bay Packer. Now, hear Jim McMahon's legendary stories in person with fellow champion Dan Hampton at Hard Rock Live Rockford on Thursday, February 5th at 8 p.m. The Punky QB is sure to bring unforgettable moments. Tickets are on sale now at casino.hardrock.com. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 8. See Jim McMahon and Dan Hampton on February 5th live at Hard Rock Rockford.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pello windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pello Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. Our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. Call 608-220-0005 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio. I'm alongside Matt Hamilton. I am Jim Rutledge. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. Molly Brown is in Milwaukee. We are presented by Coors Light. This is a lot, this music. 844-770-3776 is the Car Was Talking text line. List is more. Let's get out to Levi in Plover. Levi, how you doing?
Yay, what's up, y'all? How you doing?
We're doing great, Levi.
I heard you might have an answer for me that I've been looking for.
Yes, but first, today is my birthday today, so I just want to bring that up.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Do you want
Thank
Molly to sing
Thank
to you?
Thank you very much.
No, he does not.
Why not? If you want. I don't care.
Matt wants to.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Levi.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Molly is so embarrassed.
How old are you? I'm just kidding.
My age, I am a little bit older than you, Matt Hamilton, like maybe 10 days. Weren't you born February 15th or something?
Close. 19th. Nice.
Okay, I'm 2 weeks older than you then, but
you can just wiki
I'm
me
very
and
good
it
at
has my
birthdays
birthday, Jim.
like that.
I'm popular like that.
All right, Glinda. All right, Glinda. All right, what do you got for us?
All right. I just want to make I'll be quick on my point about Giannis. I know you got to get the Packers stuff, but I'm just glad he wasn't traded because I know this could be the end of him in Milwaukee, but whatever happens. I'm still going to support Giannis no matter what, if he stays in Milwaukee or somewhere. But I really hope he stays, but we all know that this is a business. That's all I got to say. So,
Thanks, Levi. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, Elvis, Levi's left the building. All right, let's get to our Don't Quote Me review, which I have heard from an inside source, not Shams, so it's got to be real news.
Yeah.
That we didn't do well.
We're not saying it's gonna happen,
Let it ride.
but if it does, then we want credit.
Say that again, because that is an amazing take.
I told you all.
If not, well,
Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said.
Yeah, guys, we made some don't quote me predictions for the Green Bay Packers and the NFL in general ahead of the season. So we've been meaning to get to it for the last few weeks, but I'll be honest, there's been a lot of other stuff going on. We're on Matt LaFleur watch, then we've been on Giannis watch for the last 5 days, and then we're also reacting to the Packers bleeping down their leg against the Chicago Bears. It's been a lot. But tonight is the NFL Honors Award Show, so we figured we might as well get out ahead of it because, like Jim said, our predictions were all really off. So we're really not going to be winning anything tonight, if I had to guess.
That stinks because last year I was good.
You did do pretty well last year, actually, didn't you?
I called the first coach fired. I had a couple other ones that were pretty close. Yeah.
All right, well, first, let me get to the Packers predictions we made, because Matt Hamilton's was pretty far off in shocking fashion, by the way. predicting Rashawn Gary would finish the season with double-digit sacks. He ended up stuck at 7.5 for 9 weeks in a row.
I know. It looked like a lot.
Didn't have a sack in 10 games.
I know.
Oh, there's
10
your double-digit.
games.
There you go. He went double-digit games without a sack.
Take that for
That's
There you
all.
go.
It was looking like a lock for after the first half of the season. I'm like, he is definitely going to get 3 more sacks.
Yeah. By the way, Brian Gutekunst saying yesterday that he does expect Rashawn Gary to be back with the Packers next
I
year.
heard that.
Hey.
That's right. That's my
Laughable.
guy.
What a
That's my guy.
Now, at the end of the day, he's going to say that because he's always going to say, I expect these players to be back here. Though he did mention as well that, nothing's guaranteed for anyone right now. So
Said the same thing about Aaron Jones. Said
Exactly.
absolutely Aaron Jones would be back. So
Exactly.
that makes you feel any better, Packers fans.
grain of salt, everyone. And then Molly Brown, I hope you feel better about Brandon McManus because your prediction for him is that
God.
he would miss 2 kicks
Get rid
all
of him,
season,
too.
and he would hit 3-game winners. Goody also gave him
2 kicks in every freaking game. Good God.
Honestly, that F was
He's
so
so
aggressive,
bad.
I thought she was going to swear.
I did too. Goody did mention
apologize.
yesterday that he
Why? It
made.
was great.
Goody mentioned yesterday that he did make 22 straight kicks at one point this season. Now, I believe that was including extra points.
Whoop-de-doo.
But,
You
know.
did your job for
Right, what do you
22 straight
what do you want,
games.
a cookie?
You know how many games you could have lost, or actually that you did lose?
Yeah, there's at least
Let's
what,
not
2
even.
or 3 of them. I mean, it was the Bears game at the end of the
Wasn't
season.
it the freaking Broncos game? It was like 9 points worth, or maybe it was the Bears game that was 7 points worth. I can't remember.
The Bears game for sure. The
I don't-
Broncos, it could have helped, but I don't feel like him missing any kicks decided that game. Micah Parsons' knee kind of decided that game, I would say.
Yeah, I don't remember, but there was definitely games that I was just, I'm out.
All right, well then.
I'm out on him as a person. I'm out on him as a player. So that's
Then
it.
Jim Rutledge, his bold prediction for the Packers was that they would finish 9-8. They had a slightly better record at 9-7-1, and that also they would finish 4th in the NFC North. But because of that tie, they finished 2nd, whereas the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings both
That was pretty
finished
damn
9-8.
close because all those teams had 9 wins.
Not too far off. Not too far off. Though, unfortunately, your other prediction that was Bears related is probably not going to win tonight because it was Ben Johnson winning Coach of the Year, which as of right now is a pretty long shot ahead of the NFL award show tonight.
Yeah.
I think we were looking at it beforehand. Mike Vrabel's like minus 300.
Yep. Or 275 and
275.
Ben Johnson's plus 1,800.
And then Mike McDonald was in between them too still?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
If you guys had to pick, just asking everyone here, who would you pick for Coach of the Year?
I'm not pick Ben Johnson,
It
but
definitely wouldn't be Ben Johnson. God, I would hate it if he won.
You're a Chicago
It would
fan.
literally
Yeah.
make the show miserable.
What would you do? You said it in pre-show.
Gouge my eyeballs out.
Here's the thing.
I would.
I would take those spoons and jam them in my ears because I wouldn't want to listen to Jim talk
Do you
about
guys
it.
remember when ESPN used
Yeah,
to
I would
do
lose my mind.
earballs? They did a thing for
Excuse me?
No.
Yeah, it
Can't
was like
relate.
a podcast thing. It was like instead of your eyeballs, it was earballs.
When was this?
Like when podcasting was really
Like
early.
2005?
Probably right around the time the ESPN phone existed.
No,
I
but
don't
Jim,
know.
somebody did ask earlier on the talk and text line if you remember like the fabulous
I do.
sports lady or something
I
like
did.
that.
I did not know that she's actually kind of a farcical character, but yeah, I remember her on ESPN. She was good.
Fabulous sports babe, I
Yep.
believe her name
Yep.
was.
Fabulous sports babe.
Okay.
But it was a
And
character.
they weren't talking about me.
It was kind of a character. It would be like Molly Brown creating a character of herself.
Oh.
But this lady was like 80 years old when I Google her.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Huh?
she
No?
left ESPN in 1997.
Okay.
I was in the womb or born.
I was loving the Fabulous Sports Babe. Just at 17 years old.
Alrighty, let's move on to our general NFL predictions heading into this season. So, guys, we made these on September 4th. I believe that was exactly 1 week before the season kicked off. So first we'll run through these Super Bowl matchups for everyone.
Yeah, I was close.
Jim predicting that the Ravens would
No,
beat
you
the
were not.
Eagles. Both Birds teams, well, one Bird team did not make the playoffs. And then the other one lost in the first round.
Yeah.
And then Matt saying that he was close somehow with the Packers beating the Steelers, both teams getting beaten in horrific fashion in the first round of the playoffs.
I
Steelers
mean,
worse,
at
but-
least both of them made the playoffs.
Closer, I'll give you that. Molly was probably the closest because she had the Eagles beating the Bills. Once again, Eagles lost in the first round,
Yeah.
but at least the Bills won a playoff game.
Yeah.
They made it to the divisional.
Yeah,
It's a divisional.
under Matt's logic, Molly's the closest.
Yeah.
Under
no.
Matt's logic, yes.
100%.
And then also Matt and Molly shared similar logic with their MVP prediction, both saying Josh Allen would win it this year. He was in the running at one point.
Yeah,
towards
who
the
would
end
have
of the year.
predicted Drake May?
That was a that was a surprise. Yeah. Drake May, and then Matthew Stafford was
Matthew
the other.
Stafford, yeah.
That one was not too surprising.
Is it like a shoe-in for Drake May?
I
to get
feel
it now?
like
No, I think Stafford's going to win it.
Yes,
Really?
I think Stafford because he won. What was it? The All Pro for the quarterback position, and then I think he won like whatever the National Player of the Year was for like not the NFL honors, but whatever the other.
Is that his first or second?
I believe it's his first, as far as I know.
I think you're right.
He's never won an MVP. I know that for sure.
What's that meant? It says this is his first MVP.
This would be his first MVP, yes. I thought you were asking about like the National Football Writers Award. I was like, I don't know. And then Jim, his MVP prediction coming into the year was Joe Burrow.
What are you going to do?
That's a tough one. Blame the Cincinnati Bengals.
Blame the Cincinnati O-line.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, no kidding. And then
I'm not embarrassed by any of my picks so far because it's like, well, Joe Burrow and I picked the Ravens and the Eagles playing the Super. I didn't do anything stupid.
It's not too bad, no. And then all your guys' Defensive Player of the Year predictions were pretty good. Jim predicting Aiden Hutchinson. He was not really in the running, but he had a decent year, just not to his usual standard, coming back from injury. Matt Hamilton predicting that the quarterback tackler, Micah Parsons, would win Defensive Player of the Year. Suffering injury in the Broncos game was not helping. Though neither of them would have won anyways because Myles Garrett exists. And Molly Brown, the biggest Myles Garrett fan,
I picked him?
Did pick Myles Garrett to win Defensive Player.
She said Myles Turner, but we knew what she meant.
Exactly.
yeah, fair.
Yeah, Myles Turner, Myles Garrett, same person. All right, so Molly Brown won on the board for her. And then you guys' predictions for first head coach fired. Jim was Brian Daboll, Matt was Sean McDermott, and then Molly, Zach Taylor. So 2 out of the 3 got fired. The third probably should have been fired, to be honest.
Yes.
Zach Taylor?
Yeah.
Everyone else in the division was fired.
Yeah. The fact that Zach Taylor's the last man standing in the AFC North
Or,
is crazy.
Tomlin, I think.
Well, he resigned. Yes, he did. He said he's
They
retiring.
gave him the
but
option to resign.
based off some of the reporting, it was apparently that Mike Tomlin truly just decided that
to
it
play
was
like
time to
TJ
walk
Watt
away.
was like crying in the locker room. Aaron Rodgers was tore up. Like nobody was like literally right after the game.
Right.
Tomlin told everyone.
I think nobody he shouldn't have like the way the fans wanted him out. Like it's crazy, but I think management, if he didn't leave, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think the Steelers would have moved down.
This
from him.
seemed like one of those situations like, hey, you can step down. We owe you that because you've been an absolute linchpin of this organization for 20 years. Not
All
quite,
right, we're
but
speaking about Mike Tomlin. Let's talk about the other Mike in Pittsburgh. How long do you think McCarthy will last with the Steelers?
I think he's a bit of a stopgap guy. I'm thinking 3 to 5.
Jim?
I'll go 5.
Molly?
They hold on to people, but I was going to say 2 to 3.
Okay.
And do you think that's him getting fired, or do
like
you
a
think that's
medical
him
event, or,
retiring?
like, what do you think? No,
medical? Jeez.
Okay, that was rude.
Yes.
Too far. Probably getting fired, but again, 2 to 3 years just seems so short, especially when you are coming off of Mike Tomlin, who was there for 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, they've only had 4 coaches for the last 50 years.
That's why I said 5. I think they're gonna win.
But he's
enough.
He's the oldest coach that they've hired, though.
Yeah,
Everybody else
they've
has been in,
usually hired guys who are
30s.
mid-30s.
Mhm.
Mike Tomlin was barely,
I mean,
barely over 30.
And Bill Cowher was
Young buck.
Yeah.
Young buck. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, then we'll finish off with our final bold general predictions that all you guys made. Jim just copied his Don't Quote Me prediction, saying that Ben Johnson would win Coach of the Year. Probably not going to happen. Matt Hamilton, pretty dang far off with his, saying that the Chicago Bears would win 5 or fewer games. They won the division. 11 wins they finished with? Yep. 11 wins, 11 and 6. So
fluke.
Yep. Let's hope so. And then Molly predicting I don't remember where this came from. I don't know why Molly decided this was her bold prediction, but just that the Chargers would win the AFC West.
Well, the AFC West was wild.
This might have been after we were at Pato, and I thought I put a bet on this, but I ended up not. I ended up doing player props. I don't know why I said this one either. That was stupid. It's probably because Jim convinced me that Justin Herbert is good, and now I'm
no,
eating crow.
Jim convinced you about John Harbaugh. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
it was
John
John
Harbaugh's
Harbaugh.
guy.
Yeah, that
Jim
too.
Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh, you're correct.
Yes.
It's the Jims. What are you going to do? Jim sticks with a Jim.
Jim Rutledge.
What are you going to do about it?
Exactly. Not put money on him. That's what you're going to do about it. There you go, Molly. High five to the video stream.
High five. Delayed high five.
What's going on is Molly's got to tell us about Best of Madison.
Hey, Jim, Matt, and Molly fans, we need a quick favor. Best of Madison voting is here, and we need you to nominate us for Best Radio Team. We say people like us, so now it's time to show it. Just head to madisonmagazine.com/BOM, find the category of Best Radio Team, and throw our name in there. It takes like 30 seconds, costs nothing, and you can do it every day this month. So if you laugh with us, argue with us, yell at your radio, or just keep us on every afternoon, please show the love for our show. Nominate Jim, Matt, and Molly as Best Radio Team every day this month. Head to madisonmagazine.com/BOM. That's madisonmagazine.com/BOM. We seriously appreciate it.
Thank you.
Molly wins. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Vote for Jim, Matt, and Molly as Madison's best radio team every day this month at madisonmagazine.com.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Doug Brown is Assistant Executive Director of the Dane County Humane Society. Doug, your organization has business technology from James Imaging Systems. Today, we'd like to hear about your mission.
At Dane County Humane Society, we believe that everybody deserves the unconditional love that a companion animal can bring into their lives. We take pride in working with our community to help people help animals.
How so?
We are proud to offer services for adoptions. We're proud to help lost animals find their way home. We're proud to be able to take care of the injured and orphaned wildlife of the community.
How can others lend a hand to help the Dane County Humane Society?
I'd encourage anybody who is interested in helping to visit our website, where they can learn more about the organization, including ways to volunteer, to donate, to participate in a special event.
And the Dane County Humane Society's website is?
GiveShelter.org.
One more time.
GiveShelter.org.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Step into nostalgia with the Miller High Life Dive Bars of the Month. Listen to Jim, Matt, and Molly every Thursday to find out where you can enjoy the best High Life specials in Madison. Plus, to celebrate our love for dive bars, we'll be giving away a case of Miller High Life to one lucky fan every Thursday. Live the high life with Jim, Matt, and Molly and enjoy the champagne of beer in its natural environment, like Scotty Bar, New Paradise Lounge, Paul's Neighborhood Bar, and the Silver Eagle.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile,
your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Breaking news. Giannis is staying in Milwaukee, but for how long? React with us here all day on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's home of the Milwaukee Bucks. Breaking news on ESPN Madison is brought to you by the Metro family of dealers.
Go be a winner. Go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Go be a winner. And go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Matt Hamilton. Primetime Wollersheim behind the glass. Molly Brown is in Milwaukee, and she's got a stone to throw, I think, right at Matt Hamilton. But we'll find out. Let's throw some stones.
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
Okay, so my stone actually isn't directly at Matt Hamilton. I just have questions for Matt Hamilton because I'm confused, and I think this is stupid of the Olympics. Okay,
Yes.
so
Okay.
I was under the impression that the Olympics started tomorrow on February 6th because that is when opening ceremonies are. Yada yada yada. I guess probably the following day because opening ceremonies are like at nighttime or whatever. You know,
Yeah, it's like
time
4
changes
a.m.
in Milano. Okay, so like. Why did all of a sudden I see U.S. women's hockey won today over like the Czech Republic or something?
Yep.
And games are actually beginning. That defeats the whole purpose of what opening ceremonies are. And I know that you're my go-to person for Olympic stuff. You're the Olympic correspondence on ESPN Madison here.
Yep.
Exclusive coverage of the Olympics here by Matt Hamilton. But like, I don't understand. Why are you having why are you having Olympic Games beginning and teams are already starting to play, and then the next day you have the opening ceremonies? That is so stupid.
That is a great question, and I agree as far as continuity is concerned, it is stupid. But it's Friday in Italy. That Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are good days to have opening ceremonies. You're not doing it during the week. You're not doing it on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Weekends, right? That makes sense. That's why we have the Super Bowls on Sunday.
Super Bowl should be on Saturday, but yes.
I totally agree with that. But
What?
like I said,
Yes.
yeah. Or the day after the Super Bowl should be a national holiday.
That I agree with. President's Day, the day after Super Bowl.
Okay, so that's the reason for the opening ceremonies being on like a weekend, right? A Friday night. Now, these games, especially hockey and curling, they're not making multiple hockey rinks. They couldn't even get one to the official size. Like the one they're playing on is way smaller than an Olympic hockey rink. It's kind of janky in the first place. And curling is also only played in one rink. So when you have mixed doubles and you've got athletes that are in mixed doubles but also playing men's and women's, you've got to play like a ton of games. The mixed doubles, there's 10 teams. You got 9 games, and then you have a semifinal and final and a bronze game. And then with men's and women's, that's another 9 games in a round robin for both men's and women's, and a semifinal, final, and bronze medal game. It's just, you can't pack all those games into that 2-week window where the Olympics lies. So they have to start early. Otherwise, these athletes would be playing until like late at night or play super early in the morning just to try and cram them in a window. They're like, you know what? We can just start these early, let them play at normal times, and then we'll just do the pomp and circumstance of the opening ceremonies when we want. So we have the 2-week window because the Olympics is always 2 weeks.
But couldn't you just? It's a made-up event. Can't you just extend it past 2 weeks?
You certainly could, but there's too much tradition built up. The Winter Olympics started in like 1900 or just before, so like, there's 100 years of a 2-week Olympic. And it's kind of the whole thing. Like
but
the
if
whole
it still
thing.
runs like a total of 2 weeks, but it's actually 2 weeks of game time and not on that, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I totally get it. Like it would make sense to do it before, but they just don't have enough curling sheets or hockey rinks for these two particular sports to make it happen. I'm not entirely sure, but I do not believe the summer games start early.
Because here's the other thing, and this is nobody's fault, but like when the Olympics are completely different, like really far away time zone, it makes it even worse because you know everything. And so that's always the other part of it. I guess I'll probably be a little bit more excited for the Olympics when they're United States or even within the couple hour time zone. When
Right.
things are like way out there, it's like,
Well, unfortunately, unless they're in the United States, Canada, like unless they're in our hemisphere, they're not going to be in a close time zone.
Right. So, unfortunately, that throws it off, though, too, because then you're like, all right, this already previously recorded if you're watching during a normal time.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, 2034, Salt Lake City.
Well, Twitter, and
Nice.
it's Twitter and social media has ruined it all.
Yeah, you see it all ahead of time now.
It wasn't a big deal before then.
Yeah, okay, but I mean that's everything in the world now. There's spoilers everywhere. You gotta just be ready for them.
Yeah,
But
I mean
also
you
don't
can't
care,
hide
like, I don't
anything.
care that much, so I'm not going to watch something that
Yeah,
already
that's the
happened.
other thing. Like Jim, you also say you don't care at all
I
about
don't.
the
I
Olympics.
really don't.
Summer
It's honestly
or winter.
like
On the bright side, all of the medal events are typically at night, right? Because that's the best viewing time. That's
true.
going to be in the waking hours for us because it's only 7 hours different as opposed to like the 12 that I was playing when I was in Korea and China.
I was gonna say, do you guys remember Jim? I'll ask. Did you even watch it all?
No,
The Tokyo
that was
Olympics.
the only thing that I got up. If
Well,
I watched anything, it was Matt.
Korea or Tokyo, which was the 2020 Olympics, technically in 2021.
All right, full disclosure, I didn't watch any of Matt winning the gold medal. But when I knew Matt, then I made sure to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you watched 2022 games.
Yes.
I did also Google it while you guys were talking. The Summer Olympics often start before the opening ceremonies as well. That
they do.
happened with the Paris Olympics in 2024. They do it for events like soccer, rugby sevens, handball. Typically the events that have like that
Round
tournament
robins.
style. Round robins.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Nah.
it makes sense, but
It's a lot of games. Like if it was just one big bracket, they could probably fit it in. But
So, let me ask. So, what is your like? Obviously, football's not a.
you guys go into my
Until
favorite
28.
Olympic sport.
Until 28.
But no, but like but what I was saying is that like I'd rather have the Cubs win the World Series or the Bears win a Super Bowl than whatever sport it is outside of Matt Hamilton winning a gold medal in the Olympics.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Like,
Okay.
I'd rather see the Packers, the Bucks win another championship, the Brewers winning a world. Yeah, that means
Okay.
immeasurably more to me
Okay.
as a fan.
Okay.
But watching the Olympics and watching the U.S. succeed is always really cool.
yeah.
I guess I don't.
Yeah. Honestly, like I remember when I was like a high schooler, watching the Winter Olympics, Shaun White, Apollo Ono, Lindsey Vonn when she was at her peak. Like, that was really
Like when
cool.
I watch the World Cup, because Team USA usually stinks. in the
Yeah,
men's
that
side of things
doesn't
too. But
matter.
like then it's like I just want to watch good soccer.
Right.
But do you care about good soccer, Jim?
I care about that more than Team USA winning.
Fair, but are you locked in on like the net and the World Championship game?
No, but I'm more likely because it's
No,
because
not
it's
at all,
a
he's not.
No.
But like I'm more likely to because it's like best players playing their best. I don't care if it's US or not.
All right, so would you be locked in on like the FIBA games for the U.S. playing?
No,
basketball?
it has to be like basketball. No, that's dumb too. Because
No, even then, Jim, I don't believe you. I think that you want to see the Messis, you want to see the Ronaldos, you want to see the big names. Beyond that, you don't care.
Yeah.
You don't care that
Yeah.
it's the best players in the.
I would
like,
assume those are players that are playing. So yeah,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Usually, yeah. Well,
But
yeah,
maybe
but they're
I'm
not
wrong
on
there.
every single
It's
team.
such a different vibe, though, like, because those guys are essentially, their league teams are super teams.
Yeah.
And then when they go play for their country, like, some of them, like Ronaldo, Portugal is pretty
Yeah.
good, but
he's
got
to carry them every time.
Yeah.
He
they're
was a
not-
bench player this last one, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's because he's a problem child, Ronaldo. He wants special treatment. He's got some Giannis tendencies, one might say, every once in a while.
One of the greatest of all time, though.
Yeah, and like Giannis, he has to carry his team in every like national team event. too.
Right.
I mean, it was even Messi who like didn't win FIFA until what was it? The
Last year,
most recent
or
one.
last year.
Yeah, with Argentina. Yeah, but it's always the mega countries, France, Brazil, like the heavyweights who win every time. Which is what
I mean,
hoping.
England likes to think they're a heavyweight, but they never do it.
They haven't won it in
Italy,
like 100 years.
Italy
Italy's
and
really good.
Germany was a heavyweight for a while.
Yeah, though I do hope when it comes to this Olympics, the men's hockey team I am pretty interested in. It's the first time like the NHL players are playing, and honestly, it was pretty cool watching those like whatever the Four Nations tournament where they played Canada a couple times. Like the games against Canada in these Olympics, I'm going to be pretty interested in those.
They're going to be chippy.
Yes, exactly.
I did finally realize, because I'm watching a documentary on Netflix about the Miracle on Ice team, and I always was confused because you saw it with basketball too. That Soviet Union always was having professionals out there. And the workaround was because it's like communism.
They're government workers.
They're all government workers.
Yeah.
And not
I think they actually
athletes.
had military contracts, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so like that was interesting. Like I was like, how did they get away with it? It's because they were government workers.
Yeah.
And that was the workaround.
It's a pretty glaring workaround.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
the Soviets always found a way. Always found a loophole.
Yeah,
They always
because that
fixed-
whole like Icarus
rigged it.
doc too was
Yeah, and they were just blatantly cheating.
Remember
yeah.
the days where we just hated Russia? That was great.
I mean,
What do you mean? You don't anymore?
I do.
I was gonna say
That's
that.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
There's a reason they're
I
not.
meant USA.
Yeah.
There's a reason they're not currently competing in the Olympics this year.
Yeah. Well, that's also a weird workaround. Is they just don't get to like carry their flag. They're still
the
like
athletes get to be in it.
representing Russia.
Yeah, once again, it's
Like they were
It's gross.
OAR when in Korea.
The band?
No, it was just like what
I like
they
them.
were Olympic athletes from Russia. OAR.
Huh.
Yeah.
interesting.
Wait, didn't they have the figure skater that cheated last time that they were there?
I don't know about
Wasn't
the
that
figure skating.
something?
I know when I was there, the mixed doubles team was doing some doping.
Wait,
and
the
they got their bronze medals.
Maybe
stripped.
The
that's what it was.
curlers were doping?
Yeah,
I
yes.
think you're right on the figure skater though too, but she
Yeah,
might have been
there
cleared.
was a whole issue around that, and actually the USA did get their medals. They ended up stripping that Russian figure skater, and the USA team did get
okay.
it. So Ryan, the thing was called, believe it's called melodium, and it helps you to lower your heart rate faster. So I think the idea is when you get done sweeping a shot for like 20 seconds, 25 seconds, you're pretty juiced, but you might have to throw right again after. And if you have that finesse shot and your heart rate's at like $160,
Sure.
it's not as easy. So there's some tennis players that got caught for it. But yeah, I think it's called melodium.
This is
I've never
this.
taken
This
it.
is like we kind of know some things about the Olympics. That was our segment there. I mean, you do, but like you're like I
No,
think it's called.
Matt did great.
But no, but like you think I'm not making fun of you. I mean, like all of us. Like, wasn't there a Russian player here? And then I think they're
Well,
called
it's 'cause
OAR.
we don't think about it until every 4
And then you're
years,
like,
and
I
you're
think
like,
it's
oh,
called
yeah, there's
melodium.
Yeah.
So like, it wasn't saying that Matt didn't know it. It's just funny. Like we know just enough, but not like 100. Like this isn't going to clear the NBC Olympics bar.
All right, so Jim, who's your favorite Olympian of all time?
Matt Hamilton.
Yeah, Molly.
Matt Hamilton.
Yeah, Ryan.
LeBron.
Boo. Mine's
you
Apollo Ono.
suck.
Apollo Ono, without a doubt.
Paulo Ono is so cool.
Barry
Dude, speed
Richter.
skating. Barry Richter's cool.
Eric Heiden.
Oh, Rose Lavelle.
Yeah.
That's a great one. The women's soccer team. Just
Yeah.
crushing it every time. That's always fun.
Yeah, the women's soccer team is really fun. That might be my
Yes.
favorite team to watch in the Olympics. That's
Yes.
actually something I did take time to watch.
Because they're so good.
Watch
Yes.
women's hockey this year. They're going to be
That too.
awesome.
Just a bunch of Badgers. Whoever wins, it's going to be a bunch of Badgers. The U.S. or Canada. It's just loaded with Mark Johnson's players.
Magic Johnson, I learned.
Magic
was his
Johnson.
nickname for the Olympic team. This is Jim at presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-939-2525. That's 800-939-2525. 800-939-2525.
Big news from Carbless. A fan favorite and one of my favorites, Blood Orange flavor is now its own dedicated 4-pack. Crafted with real spirits for a true cocktail taste. Blood Orange brings bold, citrus-forward flavor with a smooth, premium finish. Zero sugar, zero carbs, only 100 calories, and gluten-free. Now it's even easier to stock up on the flavor everyone keeps asking for. Look for Carbless Blood Orange 4-pack at your local retailer now. Once you try it, you'll understand why Blood Orange has earned its own pack. Carbless, bold flavor in every sip. Find it near you at drinkcarbless.com.
Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is tough, so Metro Ford of Madison makes it easy with mobile service. Metro Ford will come directly to you, home, office, wherever your day takes you. Their Ford-certified techs handle oil changes, filters, batteries, wipers, inspections, and more, all without a visit to the dealership. You stay on schedule, we'll take care of the rest. Call 608-246-3600 today to book your mobile service appointment, and let service come to you. That's Metro Ford of Madison. Visit them at metrofordofmadison.com.
Steady. Ah, I hit my thumb.
What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Did you swear that you'd get that house project done ages ago and now it's causing you real pain? From leaky faucets to light fixtures, let our handyman team at Bruner Realty fix it all. Fast, friendly, and without the agony. We take care of it so you don't have to. Visit fixedbybruner.com. That's fixedbybruner.com.
Starion Bank redefines local banking in Madison. As a community bank with a commitment to Dane County, experience a banking relationship where your goals are our priority. Enjoy competitive deposit and loan rates and a partnership that thrives on local engagement and support. Starion Bank is more than a full-service financial institution. It's a community pillar dedicated to your prosperity. Visit one of our convenient branches in Middleton, Monona, or Sun Prairie. Starion Bank, offering banking, lending, mortgage, and cash management.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app.
This loss is as painful to Packer fans as you can ever imagine.
A customizable homepage, easier and quicker live listening. Your shows at the touch of a fingertip. Available in Apple and Android app stores.
I have no evidence behind that whatsoever. It's just a feeling I have, and that might just be because I'm scared of this rivalry in the playoffs.
Your one-stop shop for ESPN Wisconsin. The brand new ESPN Wisconsin app. Download it today.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at christoffersonmoving.com.
This is Martin Sesaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
This loosely sounds like all along in the Watchtower.
Really? I was thinking
a little bit of Carry On My Wayward Son as well.
Yes, Kansas. That's what I was.
Can we start this over real quick? Is that not
nah,
possible?
Okay, well, just
I don't know.
keep vamping for a second.
Yeah, so we'll get tonight over. Because this sounds like Carry On My Wayward Son, but the very beginning sounded a little bit like All Along in the Watchtower. He's Matt Hamilton. I'm Jim Rutledge. Molly Brown.
Has no idea what either of those songs
We're just listing
are.
old man songs.
Carry on my wayward
there you go.
son.
Okay, she
That
played
one?
Guitar Hero, so she
No,
knows.
her grandfather listened to it when she was growing up. So
10 out of, I guarantee it was Guitar Hero.
No.
Okay.
Didn't we used to play that on our show? No?
That right there, that like
Okay.
that little bit.
Yeah, I immediately go to Carry On My Wayward
Yeah, but that little bit of all right. Anyways.
Yeah, when you do the like the da-na-na with like playing guitar, then you like really age yourself because that just makes you look old. I'm a bottomless pit. Savage. Well, you're talking about being old. You're talking about how those are old man songs, Ryan.
Throwing
Ryan,
Stones
agree
was
with me.
last
As
night.
soon as you start going like banana, like you look like an old person.
I won't say
Tell me
she's
I'm
wrong.
wrong.
I won't say she's wrong.
Just give me a second here.
Thank you.
Dear Diary.
Jim, you want us to hear from another old guy, though?
Yeah, let's hear from my favorite old guy. Let's go. Bill Simmons on the Ringer. Thoughts on Giannis?
What are you doing? Get out of Dodge. You haven't had a meaningful playoff moment since 2022. Game 7 against the Celtics when Grant Williams shot your heart out. 2022. What are you doing, Giannis? You took an entire Olympic cycle of playoffs that you've wasted, and you could have changed it this year, and all you had to do was say, I demand a trade. I've run my course. I'm out. Please trade me. I'd like to go. Here's my list of teams I want to be traded by whatever today's date is. And he kind of half-assed passive-aggressive bit. I think he's in a worse spot now. He just lost another postseason. He could have been back in time for April.
Yeah, I mean, you're preaching to the choir here.
It's hard to buy Giannis as someone who wants to win when he didn't force a trade.
I mean, that's why you have to question what he says. His legacy is his most, like, that's what he cares about most. And
but
to me, legacy is championships. But maybe to him, it's the Dirk route, and he wants to have a legacy of being a one-team guy for his entire career.
As Molly Brown said, and I stole, does he want to be Dirk Nowitzki or Kobe Bryant / LeBron James? I mean, do you want to be loyal to the city and loyal to the franchise? And I'm sure the city and the franchise will reward you for that, Giannis. Or do you want to be a winner? Because I do think that they are mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
I mean, they're still going to, even if he left, they're still putting a statue up.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, his legacy isn't going anywhere in Wisconsin.
It's okay to be the villain for 10 minutes to get what you want.
Yep. Well, we got Giannis for at least another half a season.
Go to Carver World Health tomorrow between 4 and 6. Watch our show and get a free voucher for a 30-minute AI massage. We're all going to have them before the show. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
See ya.
Beep, boop, bop, bop, beep.